these two should. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Griffey Jr., and that's the first out of the inning. In now for Colorado, Trevor Story, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Miller has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Off the roof facade and gone. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Here's the first pitch to him. A shot to first base and caught there. Now to the plate, Shelby Miller. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Babe Ruth will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 3, Babe Ruth.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Blackman is under it. One down. Now in the box, Johnny Bench.
Johnny Bench.
First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Hit the other way out toward right field. Dahl facing back. A leap, but he can't get it. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away. In now is Anthony Rendon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike. And that one just missed outside. Rendon has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Drilled on the ground is short. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. So stepping in, Chris Bryant, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air to right field. LeMahieu ranging into shallow right, and that retires. Babe Ruth enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Stepping in, Ian Desmond. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it. He's got it one away. Striding in for the Rockies, David Dahl. Now a bunt attempt here. Bench is there, and he has it for the out. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He'll work on keeping this top of the strike one. Iannetta behind now, 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 home. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will get there to make the running play. Leading off the inning, Harmon Killebrew. And they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Story has a play. 1 away. Josh Harrison stands in.
Right fielder, John Harrison.
First delivery to him on the way. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2. Now batting, Cal Ripken will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Hit on the ground out to short. Story brings it in. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3. Now at the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. As we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Carlos Gonzalez.
The windup and the 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Under this one is Harrison, and he's got it for the first out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, John Gray. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And there's out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. LeMahieu takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He scores as it's now a 2-0 ball game. Digging in to try it again, Trevor Story. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. And he lays off there, 1-0. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. 1-2 now.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there.
Now, so striding in, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. Back to the top of the order now. And here comes the babe. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Blackman is under it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Number 5.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Johnny Bench. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Giving chase is Dahl. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rendon. He topped out in his first trip. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Dahl is there, and he'll make the catch. Here's Nolan Arenado. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Arenado swings, and this one is crushed out to left field. Gone to lead off the inning. Ready for another chance? Charlie Blackmon hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. Line to the right side, but foul. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Count still full, 3-2. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Digging in, Ian Desmond. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Ian Desmond goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Here's another 0-2. Now a drive by Dahl, and this is hit well to right field. Harrison back to the track as he takes it for route number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And standing in now, the catcher, Chris Iannetta. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Riding in once again, Edgar Martinez. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Dahl is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Stepping up now, Harmon Killebrew. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Digging in, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll start off the 5th in this one. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Carlos Gonzalez is retired to kick off the inning. John Gray is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and they'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now. Fastball in there for a called strike. Behind 0-2 now. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Josh Harrison stands in.
Leading off for Kansas City, right fielder, John
Ready to deliver.
Harrison.
Here's the first pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Cal Ripken. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Fooled him there, and a little pop-up to the right side. Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2.
Center fielder.
Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gonzalez on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end. Striding in once again, Trevor Story, and with an impressive contact attribute, he's a gold player who's a really tough out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Popped him up. Martinez has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track. Digging in and looking for more, Nolan Arenado. He went deep last time up. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. 0-1 the count. On the ground to the left side. Ripken is there, and that's the second out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Babe Ruth 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Babe Ruth.
First pitch on its way. Pops this one up. Gonzalez coming on, and this will land foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
And he fouls this one off. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Johnny Bench. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Smoke toward the hole. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. In now is Anthony Rendon. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Anthony Rendon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. Line drive to center field. Blackmon is there, 2 gone. And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is deep down the line in right. It looks to have the distance, and it's fair. A home run. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kris Bryant. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air to right field. Waiting on it is Dahl. And the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Ian Desmond. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Slow curveball at 74, in for a strike. Now Desmond swings and hits a high fly ball with some carry on it to deep left field. And they have taken the lead. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And no one will get this one. 4 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. The windup and the 0-1. On the ground to the right side. Rendon is there. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in once again, John Gray. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Standing in, Harmon Killebrew. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Gonzalez. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
Oh! Iannetta puts down the tag. He is out at home plate. Ready once again, Josh Harrison. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Fouled off. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Waiting on it is Dahl, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Cal Ripken 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
And Blackmon will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. 8th inning underway here with a curveball that's taken for a ball, 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Still 1-2. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Here's Nolan Arenado. He was a ground out victim last time up. Hit hard back up the middle. Rendon has it. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Colorado.
Stepping into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first is in time for the first down. So here now is the pitcher, Babe Ruth. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Blackmon is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now batting, Johnny Bench. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. McGee comes set. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Blackmon is under it, and that's the third out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll start things off in the top of the ninth as they look for a little insurance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. In now for Colorado, Ian Desmond is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Line to the right side. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Striding in for the Rockies, David Dahl, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. To short. Ripken is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Wade Davis comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning. In now is Anthony Rendon. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Leading off in the bottom of the ninth, second baseman, Anthony.
He's ready, and here's the first offering. Ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. Hard hit to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the ninth. And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw won't get him. Now in the box, Chris Bryant. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
0-1 the count. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And, folks, this ball game is tied. Now at the plate, Harmon Killebrew. He tripled but was then thrown out trying to leg out and inside to Parker in his last plate appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball one.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped high in the air. LeMahieu over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Josh Harrison stands in.
Josh Harrison.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, no, this ball's hit pretty well, and there's no one within a mile of this thing. This could end up big, big trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Harrison is digging for home. And that, folks, is a game-winning inside the park home run. And that, my friends, is something I have never before seen. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
He was one of the few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team.